guys?
Hey,
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. How's camp been for you since we last talked to you?
It's been good. It seems like a while ago.
Yeah.
But it's been going well. Progressing each and every day. Just competing with myself, trying to improve. So.
You guys done? There was talk about some virtual reality stuff for the quarterbacks. Have you guys implemented that or used it?
No, we haven't been able to use it yet. I don't know if it's set up completely or it's not finished yet, but we haven't used it yet.
Do you know what that's supposed to do for you?
No, not yet. We haven't really got much. We're more focused on just camp right now and getting ready for Cincy.
How do you think the team is holding up in terms of just energy throughout this camp? It's been a long process, and you still have a little bit of ways to go.
Yeah, it's been going actually pretty well, especially the last couple of days, our energy. Coach introduced this new word called Mudita, and it's kind of the celebration of others, other teammates making a big play or scoring touchdowns or defense coming up with a stop or turnover. So that aspect of it has really picked up. If we score a touchdown, it's a team celebration. It's on individual play, it's the whole team. So we've been working on just celebrating each other on good plays and keeping that energy up.
What's the origin of that word?
That's a great question. I do not know. Coach introduced it, I forget, but it just means I think celebrating someone else's accomplishment.
Why do you think that's important for a team as big as you guys to have that kind of?
Yeah, I mean we're a team full of 110 different guys, so having that team energy not only brings the team closer, but positive energy inspires people to make those big plays. It just attracts more and more big plays to happen. So we want as much high energy as we possibly can.
How would you say the kind of competition's going between the three of you guys right now?
Oh, it's going well. It's every day we're just coming out here, giving our best on every rep, every single play. So, good competition.
You guys didn't have to change offenses this year. How do you feel like that's allowed you to progress this training camp as opposed to starting over from scratch?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a huge help. First couple of years had to change, but now that we've had a second year under Coach Kelly and his offense, it's been a huge help. Just understanding it each and every play, and just moving up to that next level where our understanding isn't just like from the first year to now.
Do you think there are new wrinkles in the offense that you guys have been allowed to incorporate now that you don't have to?
I think we're always adding stuff. We're always trying to find new plays or new adjustments that will help us and make us better as a team.
What aspect of Coach Kelly's sports science program do you think has helped you the most?
Coach Kelly's sports science
program.
What do you mean by that?
Just all the stuff he does with you guys have GPS. I know you guys have food stuff and sleep stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all that stuff.
Well, I think he does a great job in that aspect. He feeds us great. We have 3 meals a day. He really emphasizes sleep and recovery. So he gives us all the time we need to get a full recovery in. Cold tub, treatment, whatever it takes. He really takes care of us in that aspect.
Have you noticed a difference a year into it, overall with your body?
Yeah, well, I remember my freshman year, the camp was just a lot harder. Now with Coach Kelly, he gives us every 4 or 5 days an off day or something like that. He just really understands how we work as a team and what we need, and he does a great job of that. And so when we come out here, we give it our all each and every day. We're not really fatigued or out of shape. We're in a great shape right now, so I think he's doing a great job.
Have you started working on Cincinnati at all yet?
We're always working towards our first game. So,
how's the offense progressing?
I think we're doing a great job. Each and every day we're just trying to get better. So it's going well so far.
How much have you thought about some of nutrition, sleep, all that stuff before Coach Kelly got there?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think we thought about it too much. We weren't nearly, or at least I wasn't eating nearly as good as I was now. Especially with the meals they feed us. Unbelievable. I don't know if another team in the country gets the type of nutrition we get, so it's really amazing what Coach Kelly's been able to do and that whole nutrition part.
What aspect of do you like the most of the food?
What part of the food? I don't know. I love breakfast. They just do a great job. They give such different options that you're gonna like something that they offer. So it's really awesome. Good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, how are you guys?
Good.
How's the last couple of weeks gone for you since we last spoke with you?
It's been pretty good. Like I said, the team's looking much better than last year. Everybody's more comfortable, so it's been good though.
You guys have a lot of fast players, and you're in your second year with the system. How much does that help, the flow and the tempo and just the options you have to do different things?
Coach Kelly knows what he wants. He includes what he wants. And He knows what guys are going to fit this system and make it work. So I just go with the plan and takes what he gives me. So
Chase was mentioning that the offense has kind of incorporated some different things that allow you guys to go faster in a game. That's what you want to do. Have you seen that implemented in practice at all?
Yeah, we work on a couple stuff, some tempo stuff and stuff like that. But for the most part, I mean, our offense and our goal on offense is to just get in and out of each play as fast as we can. So that's just kind of our mentality going through it. So.
Do you guys think you're able to do that faster this year as well as last year?
Oh yeah, I'd say, like I said, everybody's more comfortable. So when you're more comfortable, you can play faster. You can get in and out of stuff a lot quicker. So, but yeah, since everybody's more comfortable now, you can definitely see a big transition. So.
What receivers have stepped up, do you think, during fall camp? Which ones have you kind of established maybe a connection with that necessarily wasn't there before, would you say?
Probably say Jalen, just because this is his first year being here. But really all the guys, I mean, Chase, Kyle, all the tight ends. I mean, really the whole receiving core, running back core, tight end core, I mean, everybody's really clicking right now. So as a group, as a collective offensive group, we're looking all really good chemistry-wise. So.
It's less than 2 weeks before the first game. Is it hard to go through camp without Josh Kelly out there because he's going to be such a big part of what you guys are doing?
No, not really. I mean, it's the next man up mentality. So guys like Martell, Keegan, they all know once Josh is back and stuff like that, they're still going to have to be competing for a job and stuff. So they're grinding right now. They want that spot. And, it creates a little competition now. So competition never hurted anybody. So.
How's the offensive line performing?
Really good. Like I said last time, I have 100% confidence in those guys. So, I trust each and every one of them to protect me at all times. So, they're looking really well right now, too. So.
How about Sean Ryan at left tackle, a true freshman, on your blind side?
He's probably, if not the biggest, one of the biggest O-line that we have on the team. So, he's learning everything really well, picking everything up really fast. Me and Coach Ram lead him often to make sure he's up with stuff too. So he's picking up things really well. So I'm excited for him.
What aspect of Coach Kelly's sports science program has helped you the most when it comes to like sleep and eating and the recovery and all that stuff? What aspect has helped you the most?
I think just getting on a routine, getting on a plan to kind of do stuff every day, so that way you're consistent with everything. Because you can get a lot of sleep and then not recover all the way because you didn't eat or something. So just getting on a consistent plan every day has really helped me out a lot. So.
Does he give you guys a schedule, or do you have to like do your own schedule as far as like recovery and sleep and all that stuff?
No. So we have open times for recovery and we go see the trainers and go get treatment and stuff like that. So, but it's all on you. You don't have to do it. It's not mandatory. But most guys here we take it into consideration of we're gonna have a hard practice tomorrow or whatever. So most of the guys follow a plan and have their own plan. So.
Do you think you've gone live quite a bit during fall? Do you think it's been a little bit possibly less just to try to minimize injuries, or about more than that?
You talking about quarterback live?
No, the whole.
No, So I mean, we thud or whatever, and football's a contact sport, so some guys obviously go down on a couple plays. So it's fine. I mean, we know as a collective team that you can't always go hard head football all the time to get stuff done. You have to be able to go through walkthroughs and to go through thudded practices and stuff like that. So everybody's taking it real well. So it's fine. It works.
So you haven't gone live that much?
No.
I'd say once, twice, a few times.
I couldn't tell you. I just go with the flow. So I don't get touched. So it's like.
What's it like working with Boss, having him back every year?
Awesome. Such a relief, when you have a guy that you can trust to be your center and stuff like that. That way I don't have to worry about focusing on the snap or whatever like that. I know he's going to do his job, do his assignment. Plus, we're really good friends off the field. He's probably one of my closest friends on this team, too. So, it's really good to have him in my corner and have him be my center, too. So.
In what ways do you think he's progressed this year? He's obviously still a little bit new at that position.
Yeah. I'd say just knowing the offense better, just like everybody else. Once you know it, you can kind of play fast and kind of add your own little flavor to it. So, just understanding the offense now. Now that he understands it, he can now help out other guys and stuff like that. Like he's always helping out Duke and the rest of the other centers too. So, that's really one thing. It's his maturity level. Now he knows he's the guy. Now he knows the offense. Now he can kind
that friendship happen naturally, or did you decide I better go befriend my center?
Oh no, that happened all natural. I mean, once he became a starter, and then obviously I became a starter last year too. So it kind of just happened naturally, just us being both starters and us having to work with each other so much. So yeah, other than that, he's a really great guy. So and I'm obviously a really great guy too. So yeah, it just kind of worked out in that clip. So
Thanks, Dorian.
thank you guys.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
Chris.
How's the last couple of weeks gone for you?
They've been going great. You know, we're approaching season, so we're really zeroing in. I think we have great intent going into each practice. And looking forward to seeing how much we can cover over these next couple of weeks before we get in.
Did you get involved with the chess that these guys are
Yes.
doing?
So I was one of the first quarterbacks that got into that the chess with Seth Kowski, and it's been great. Just straight up, even if it brings nothing onto the field, it's great to know something like chess. And I actually believe as a quarterback, having games that require thinking ahead, quick decision making, aggressive moves is similar to a thought process out there in the field, completing each pass. So I think it can translate. I think the way that we work it, and the way we think about it, and the way we talk through our moves really translates it out to the field. And I've gotten better at chess, and I've gotten better at football.
Did you play before this? Or
Yes,
was this,
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I know it was like brought in for the quarterbacks at first. Who's the best on the team, would you say?
I would say it's between me and Sam Morales.
Oh, so Lyman.
Yes, Sam started coming to, he already knew a little chess, and he started coming to my sessions, and we just duke it out. Right now, I think we're at a tie right now. So
Okay.
we gotta have a tiebreaker, and after that, we're gonna go back to it.
You guys played a lot of your downtime now?
Not right now, but especially before fall camp.
Yeah.
But now we have sessions, so if he's in there, I'm in there, I get to it.
Okay. Did you play guitar?
No, I play violin.
Violin.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Have you ever? I know that Martel plays saxophone.
Oh,
you guys
really?
get together like a little band. Well, somebody plays guitar.
Well, actually, if y'all don't know, Coach Bible is one of the most talented musicians on the team, if not the most.
What does he do?
Plethora of instruments. So that'd be a question for him.
Has he broken it out and played for you guys?
No, we keep it strictly business. They're
Okay.
pros here, but we're always waiting for that one day that he'll bring in the instrument.
What do you think you bring to the team in terms of being able to run as a quarterback? There's pretty good athleticism, and they do some zone read here. So, what do you think of that element?
I mean, that's something that really the whole quarterback room is expected to be able to do. One thing about this room is it allows us to run plays like that, and the coaches are taking full advantage of that. That's one thing that teams have to practice for each week. That's another thing that opens up our passing. Because truth be told, when we're in that quarterback room, we're thinking about making the right read, pulling it, taking it to the house, but at the end of the day, we're passers. And that's how I view myself as well. So the fact that it takes advantage of some open grass that we can find, and the number one thing, it opens up the pass game, which is something that's amazing to have when you got a professional pass game like this.
Coach Kelly's known for his cutting-edge sports science program. What aspect of that has helped you since you arrived?
I think I've honestly felt the best I've ever felt at every practice. The recovery that we have, the training staff that we have, the treatment that we have available, and the ability for us to get sleep every night. Those are things that maybe overlooked some other places, not at UCLA. And that's one of the things that makes this such a great place. And Coach Kelly fits it perfectly, fits the mold perfectly for a place like UCLA, and it's part of the reason why I'm here.
What is the recovery process like? What's it like? How does that work?
So I'll come in after practice, ice my arm, take an ice bath, sometimes get some heat. If my back's sore just from pads and stuff like that, I'll get a heat pad. So every day I feel fresh and renewed every morning.
What have you done? How have you changed physically since you got here?
Oh,
in terms of weight and
I've changed a lot physically. I'm up a little bit in weight, but I'm a completely different person, I feel, physically than when I came in here. When I came in, I wasn't in the shape I wanted to be in, but now I'm in a place where, you know, I feel agile, quick, fast, twitchy out there on the field, and I think it makes a difference. You know, day-to-day practices, I'm just moving easier. My arms coming out hot, and I'm seeing it on the ball too. It's exciting. The strength staff we have here is great. You know, early on they were pushing the freshmen very hard. There was only 3 of us of the early MOEs, and they were on us. I think that translated well. All of our bodies sort of changed, and I think we're seeing it out there on the field now.
How much do you weigh?
185.
Is that where you want to be, or you?
Well, that's right now during fall camp. By season, I'll probably get up to 190 plus.
What are the sleep guidelines they give you guys?
You know, we got to be in our rooms around 10, and that just ensures that we get a full night's sleep. We had John Underwood, the speaker, come in, and he's a scientist and doctor for sports, especially. And he was showing us the importance of getting a good night's sleep and how it takes consecutive nights of sleep to lead to the benefits that can be reaped on the field. And I'm definitely seeing it.
Did he give you a guideline for how many hours you should try to get every night?
8 plus is a good guideline for an athlete.
Have you been able to do that?
Yes, sir.
You get in the room, you know, you gotta have some unwind time, all right?
A little bit. You know, we come back, we go real hard during fall camp. So when we get back to the room, might spend a little time going over playbook, going over notes from film, going over film itself, and getting ready for the next day.
How well do you feel you have a grasp of the offense?
Oh, I felt, you know, very good. So coming out in the winter was a great choice, I believe, and it's definitely paying off now. Early on, you know, it's a professional offense, but a lot of the routes I already knew, have thrown. Footworks, I already knew. One thing that I have improved drastically on is my under center game. You know, in high school, I came out of an air raid offense. We throw just about every route concept in the book, but you know, we're in shotgun every play, and you know, taking that time to adjust and go, you know, 5-step drop under center, play action under center, A-gap runs under center. Just getting the quarterback snap exchange from the center. Those are things that I've picked up since I've been here, and it's made me a much better player, and it's one of the things that I knew I was going to have to adapt to and grow in once I got here. I'm glad I did.
Thanks, Chase.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.